Listen, we celebrate all business owners on this show. The Business Shower Podcast, a space where business owners can shine. Building systems has to be a way of life. Having your own business just never felt so good. It's time to stop relying on 9-to-5s to take care of our families. Shout out to all business owners, because you know what? We are the real managers.
Hey, and welcome to the Business Shower Podcast Relaunch. Okay, so I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about why I'm relaunching, and the reason behind why I'm relaunching again. If you hear my dog in the background, I apologize. She has to be in my office with me. I don't know why. I think she's having only dog syndrome. So why the Business Shower podcast and the Business Shower is relaunching. One, because we have new services to offer. Two, because I had to go back to the drawing board and start all over again. And I have to remember my camera is right here. So I'm looking at myself on the screen, but I really need to be looking at the camera. So I'm going to try to focus on the camera, guys. All right. So for the most part, we're relaunching because I became a mom and I did not estimate how much time it takes. I thought I was going to be able to have a baby, and jump right back into being myself and being that business girl and going back into my business and just going full speed. Yeah, I took a little bit of break while I was pregnant and I was just like, yep, after the baby, I'll be fine. You know, I won't be tired. That was a lie. And it required some soul searching, and going back to the drawing board, like I said. So as you guys know, fast forward, go back in time, right? My pregnancy was hard. Maybe I did tell you that, maybe I didn't, but it was very hard. Like, I developed preeclampsia during my delivery, and it was very bad, like very bad, to the point where I almost died. But I'm here. She's here. We're both here. 4 days of labor, and she's here. If you guys have not seen her, look at the previous episode. I kind of do an episode with her. And I'm almost sure right now she's asleep, but I'm almost sure she'll probably be in some more of my other episodes because she just wants to be near me. She is mommy's girl. I thought she was going to be daddy's girl, but she is mommy's girl. She always wants to be around mom. So you will get to see her soon. So, you know, like I said, now we're going to fast forward back to she's here. I didn't estimate the time that it took, to manage her and be her mom. So I had to take a step back for a little while. And my health issues lingered after the baby. Developed high blood pressure and diabetes. So I had to correct that because you already know that takes some time off of your life. So I had to correct that. I'm 35 pounds down. What was good? That's how I'm excited about that. 35 pounds down. I'm very proud of myself. Fast forward. I hope I don't cry. But fast forward. The heart of my family passed away. Who was my grandmother? Who was my heart? You guys know she raised me. I talked about during the first episode. And she died. So my heart was broken beginning of this year in March. It was broken in half to so many pieces. So I went through a little bit of, I'm not even going to say postpartum depression because it really wasn't postpartum. It was more grief with a little bit of postpartum because I almost felt like I should have had her earlier in life so my grandmother could experience her more. But shoulda, coulda, woulda, and everything happens for a reason. And we're here. So that happened, and like I said, and if it looks like I'm reading from a paper, I am, because like I said, pregnancy brain is real, and I don't remember all my thoughts. So I wanted to make sure I got all my thoughts down on paper before I talk to you guys about it. So fast forward, everything happened, and I just had to take a stop, and I had to reevaluate the business, make sure that not it was something that I wanted to do, because it's always something that I wanted to do, but make sure that my vision for the business when I first started was coming through, because I felt like it changed during the pandemic, but I had my business had to adjust to what was going on in the industry. So I wanted to take a step back, and I wanted to reevaluate, and that's what I've been doing for the past year. Stepping back, reevaluating, looking at the industry, and getting back out there. So a lot of changing is happening. I had to figure a lot of things out. And I had to go back to the drawing board, which is why I'm here. All right. But I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. I'm back. All right. And I'm not going anywhere. I have a lot of new exciting things to discuss with you guys. And some things that, is not going to make some people happy. So, you guys know that the business shower is trademarked. And, with my little hiatus, I got to see a lot of little business showers pop up. And with that being said, I served about 3 cease and desist letters, and I'm not done yet. I had to hire a lawyer. Yes, guys, I had to hire a lawyer. And it was not cheap. I'll just put it like that. It was not cheap. But they got my back, and they are helping me serve these cease and desist letters. What did Beyonce say? What she say? Hold on, let me quote Beyonce. She said, "Don't think I'm his wife. Don't think I'm just his little wife. This mosh, bow down, because it's mine." I had to quote that because that's what I felt like when I took a little break, and people wanted to come back and take my business name. It was somebody right here in New Jersey, didn't even register it in the state of New Jersey, was just started a social media page, and cease and desist, my lady. Cease and desist. Okay, anyway, enough of the negative stuff. Let's get to the positive things that we are doing here at the business shower. So you guys are really about to come into my life. I have already done a couple of day in the life reels that you see. Hopefully you like them. I am not a social media expert, but I am getting there. And you're going to get to see a little bit of my life. And like I told you in the previous episode before this, that I would start doing updates on, everything that's going on in my business, and how I am changing the business. So not only will we have a podcast, not only will we be doing events, we're also going to have the media company, and I am going full force with the media company. I have reached out and registered for some events next year. So you guys will get to see me in action. I'm going to take some clips for that, and I'm going to post it on social media. And then I am going to do a business shower box. Yes. This is one of the services that I will offer. And then I'm also going to offer a business shower scholarship to be continued. But it is going to help the the business owner who wins this start their business. I am currently working with the Middlesex County, because you guys know, well, if you don't know, now you do. I live in Middlesex County, New Jersey. So I am going to be working with the Business Development Center of the Middlesex County to assist me with this. So I am very excited about it. Yay! And that was a connection that I did not think was going to happen. But let me tell you, when something is meant for you, baby, it's meant for you. Okay. So we have the business box. We have the media services. We're going to have the podcast. We're going to have the events. And this is not going to be, it is going to be a virtual event, but it's also going to be a actual event that I'm going to be doing. And then we have the merchandise line, which I'm going to be relaunching as well. And then I'm going to offer some business consultant services. I am. But everything not at the same time, because they're all different avenues. So all not at the same time, but at different stages. But you'll, follow me on social media at the Business Shower Events. And you will see as I start to talk about those services and launching those services. But we start here. We start now with the podcast. We have some very, very exciting guests coming up. I cannot wait for you guys to hear about the guests that are coming up. I'm not going to tell you about them now because it's going to be a spoiler, but I do have some new exciting guests that I will be bringing on my podcast. Yeah. And you get to hear their story, and I have some new questions that I'm going to be asking. And did you guys hear the new intro? Did you hear the new intro? Isn't it hot? Wait till you hear the outro. It's simply hot as well. But the new intro is really nice, right, guys? Listen, when I heard it the first time, I had it custom made, and I was like so excited about it. I just kept playing it. Listen, I told y'all I'm back. All right. And I'm back and I'm ready and I'm hungry. Because my baby is watching me and she's watching everything I do and she mimics everything I do. So I need to make sure that I am at the tip top of my game because she is watching me. Okay. So with that being said, I'm very excited about this relaunch. I'm very, very excited about it. And I know this video was short. It shouldn't have been a YouTube video, but it is. Hold on. I got to take a swig of my water. Guys, I am human. I didn't expect everything to happen to me the way it did, but it did. Okay, because God expected it to happen to me. Because as you know, he writes the steps, and I hate to get biblical on you and spiritual on you, but the universe knew, and so did God. They knew what they were doing. And I am very thankful to have experienced the love of a grandmother. And, now my mom's here with me, and Brittany gets to experience the love of a grandmother as well. And I'm very happy for that. And it's what do you call it? I can't even put the words into a sentence. What I want to say is time repeats itself, right? So the way my grandmother was there for me, Brittany's grandmother will be there for her. And I'm grateful for that. We just passed Thanksgiving. So we could talk about being grateful. And that's one of the things I'm grateful for. My family that I have here, my dog, my baby, my husband, my mom, we're all here. And it's working. And I love it. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. Super, super grateful. Okay. Well, guys, that is it for this update episode. This is the official relaunch. I said a lot. I let you into my life a lot. You know that I was going through some grief and some depression. My life changed. I got a new housemate. Trying to recap, I got some new services going on. Baby number 2, let's not talk about that right now, because baby number 1 is giving me some severe anxiety. But we're doing good, and the business is back. The business shower is back. It's not going anywhere. Please reach out if you want to be a part of the business shower. Until next time, peace.